What our concerns focus on is the fracture that this is going to cause with us within our community.
Your issue with it is that there are concerns that there might be racial profiling that takes place, right?
That is certainly one of the concerns that I have, that you will end up in a situation where people are racially profiled.
Indeed, our failure to act responsibly at the federal level will only open the door to irresponsibility by others. And that includes, for example, the recent efforts in Arizona, which threaten to undermine basic notions of fairness that we cherish as Americans, as well as the trust between police and their communities that is so crucial to keeping us safe.
The Justice Department is reviewing the Arizona law. It does not actually take effect until 90 days after the close of the Arizona legislative session, so it is not, in fact, in effect in Arizona, which permits time, I think, for the Justice Department to really look at whether the law meets constitutional safeguards or not.
Of course, we would lead by example and hope that this is something that will happen in China as well. Have I read the law?
Yes.
No.
It's very short, 10 pages about, I got it right here in front of me. You're talking about the context of this law and you haven't read it?
I'm simply responding to a challenge that says that we at the Department of State were apologizing for America. We are actually standing up to America by saying this is how we function in a civil society. This is how we function under the rule of law. This is how we promote an independent judiciary in this country.
Last question.
This is how we promote vigorous political debate.
Janet Napolitano and Eric Holder, both who have been on talk shows criticizing this law, have sheepishly admitted they haven't even read it, and apparently you haven't either. Well, what's going on here?
Finally, if I might ask, have you had a chance to review the new law that was passed by the state of Arizona?
I have not reviewed it in detail. I certainly know of it, Senator.
So you're not prepared to make a judgment on it?
Senator, that is not a law. Let me just say this. As you know and are well aware, that's not the kind of law I would have signed.
Have you read the Arizona law?
I have not had a chance to. I've glanced at it. I have not read it.
It's 10 pages. It's a lot shorter than the health care bill, which was 2,000 pages long. I'll give you my copy of it if you would like to have a copy. It's hard for me to understand how you would have concerns about something being unconstitutional if you hadn't even read the law. It seems like you wouldn't make a judgment about whether it violates civil rights statutes, whether it violates federal preemption concepts if you haven't read the law. So can you help me out there a little bit, how you can make a judgment call on that, but you haven't read the law and determined whether it's constitutional or not?
Well, what I've said is that I've not made up my mind. I've only made the comments that I've made on the basis of things that I've been able to glean by reading newspaper accounts, obviously on television, talking to people who are on the review panel.
Robert, Eric Holder came under fire last week for not having read the Arizona immigration law. And knowing that the president clearly shares some strong views on that issue, I'm wondering, has he read the law?
I will check. I believe in the when we were first discussing this, he asked counsel to provide him some information on that. Yep. Yeah.
But we have to pass the bill so that you can find out what is in it.
We're doing this one for the American people, for their health, for their opportunity, for their job success, and for the education of their children.
No one will know until this actually is in place how it works. But we believe we've done something that has been needed for a long time. It took a crisis to bring us to the point where we could actually get this job done.